Hello everyone, welcome to SW News. My name is Aarti. Today is the big day for Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh Assembly election, and the results are almost out. It is 5:30 almost in the evening, and the results more or less are now confirmed what way Gujarat is going and what way Himachal Pradesh is going. Although in Gujarat, the Bharatiya Janata Party has been able to retain its government, but Bharatiya Janata Party has also been able to outperform itself in the state of Gujarat. Bharatiya Janata Party out of 100 is now 156 seats. There are a few more rounds of counting that is left, but more or less this is the number that Bharatiya Janata Party is seen getting more than 150 seats in a 182 seat assembly. That's a huge achievement for the Bharatiya Janata Party. And this is the seventh time in a row that Bharatiya Janata Party is winning this state. Definitely, it is a mandate not only for Bharatiya Janata Party but also for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who took the responsibility of campaigning in his home state, and also for Home Minister Amit Shah, who took the responsibility of heralding this entire campaigning for Bharatiya Janata Party in his home state as well. 156, Bharatiya Janata Party outperforming itself. In 2002, Bharatiya Janata Party had won almost 127 seats. That was the peak when Bharatiya Janata Party had won the maximum number of seats, and that time Prime Minister Narendra Modi was then the chief minister. He was made the chief minister, and in 2002, uh, under the leadership of Narendra Modi, Bharatiya Janata Party had won 127 seats. So Bharatiya Janata Party this time around has uh, broken the record of itself. And in 1985, the Congress Party in Gujarat had won 149 seat on the sympathy wave after the assassination of former Prime Minister late Indira Gandhi ji. So Bharatiya Janata Party has also broken that record of Congress Party under Madhav Singh Solanki. Congress Party had fight against Bharatiya Janata Party in 2017 and won 77 seats. This time around, it has gone down and its seat tally has come down to 17. Congress Party is leading only on 17 seats, whereas Aam Aadmi Party has been able to open its account in the state of Gujarat and is leading on 5 seats. Although Aam Aadmi Party has not got the number of seats that it expected, majority of the all leaders of Aam Aadmi Party, despite the campaigning by Aam Aadmi Party Chief Arvind Kejriwal, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, are trailing in their seat, especially the Aam Aadmi Party's chief ministerial candidate. Isudan Gadvi is also trailing in his constituency of Khambaria, whereas Aam Aadmi Party's state president Gopal Italia is also trailing from Katargam, his constituency. But Aam Aadmi Party significantly has been able to secure 12% of the vote, and that has made Aam Aadmi Party eligible to become a national party. So all is not lost for Aam Aadmi Party in this election, and some gains have been made in this election by Aam Aadmi Party. Other candidates are leading on 4 seats. So Aam Aadmi Party is sort of elated despite not getting the kind of numbers that it wished to get, but Aam Aadmi Party is elated that its effort were not a waste. Let us hear what Sanjay Singh said about this.
का तय किया है उसके लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई। पूरे देश की जनता को बधाई, खास तौर से गुजरात की जनता को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और आभार कि आज देश की सबसे तेजी से बढ़ने वाली पार्टी आम आदमी पार्टी को गुजरात की जनता ने अपना आशीर्वाद देके, अपना वोट देके 10 वर्षों में यह सौभाग्य दिया कि आम आदमी पार्टी आज राष्ट्रीय पार्टी बन गई है। लगभग 35 लाख से ज्यादा वोट गुजरात में अब तक आम आदमी पार्टी के खाते में आ चुके हैं, जो हम लोग अभी रिजल्ट देख के आ रहे थे। साथियों और दोस्तों, कई लोग इस परिणाम को अलग अलग दृष्टि से देख सकते हैं। आम आदमी पार्टी के एक एक कार्यकर्ता ने बहुत मेहनत की गुजरात के अंदर। आम आदमी पार्टी के संगठन ने दिन रात मेहनत करके काम किया। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के नेतृत्व में बहुत अच्छे ढंग से हम लोग चुनाव लड़े, घर घर गए, गांव गांव गए प्रचार के लिए। लेकिन हमें नहीं भूलना चाहिए कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की प्रयोगशाला कही जाती है गुजरात। मोदी और अमित शाह जी का गढ़ कहा जाता है गुजरात। 27 साल का किला था भारतीय जनता पार्टी का। अगर उस किले को भेदने का काम किसी नेता ने किया है तो अरविंद केजरीवाल और आम आदमी पार्टी ने किया है। आम आदमी पार्टी के कार्यकर्ताओं को इसके लिए बधाई देना चाहता हूं।
Well, so you heard Sanjay Singh, Aam Aadmi Party Rajya Sabha MP. Aam Aadmi Party is elated because it has able to said Gujarat is called laboratory of Bharatiya Janata Party, and tall leaders of Bharatiya Janata Party have come from Gujarat. Bharatiya Janata Party has been winning the state and ruling the state from 1998 for almost 27 years, and this time once again for the 7th time in a row Bharatiya Janata Party has won Gujarat Assembly election, won this state. The only other party to have this record, have record 32 years of rule on one particular state, is CPIM in West Bengal. But now this time around Bharatiya Janata Party has also come up as a party that is ruling over one state for continuously more than 20 years, 25 years, and considering this particular victory of Bharatiya Janata Party, it is also going to break the record of CPIM. Bhupendra Patel, the chief ministerial candidate of the Bharatiya Janata Party and also the incumbent chief minister, has won from his constituency, that is Ghatlodia, by more than 1,30,000 votes. Apart from that, leaders like Hardik Patel, who contested from Viramgam, has also won his seat. Jignesh Mevani from the Congress Party has won from Vadgam. He is one of the 17 leaders of the Congress Party, 17 candidates of the Congress Party that have won in Gujarat. Apart from that, senior leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party, new faces like Rivaba Jadeja has won in Jamnagar North. So a very interesting, you can say, the election that has played out in the state of Gujarat. Not something that was unexpected. Let's move on to Himachal Pradesh also. In Himachal Pradesh, out of total 68 seats, Congress Party is leading with 40 seats. Almost it is confirmed that Congress Party has won in Himachal Pradesh. There is a rivaz, a tradition in Himachal Pradesh that the state, this time around the Bharatiya Janata Party had hoped to reverse this trend, but seems like the Janata of Himachal Pradesh is not ready to reverse this trend as of now, and it had given its mandate in favor of the Congress Party. So 40 seats to Congress Party, 25 seats to Bharatiya Janata Party, and 3 seats to other candidates, rebel independent candidates. Most of them are the candidates who had rebelled against Bharatiya Janata Party and contested as independent. Bharatiya Janata Party earlier this morning had also sent Vinod Tawre from Maharashtra to Himachal Pradesh to look after all the coordination after the results, announcement of the results, but seems like it is a very wide gap for Bharatiya Janata Party to fill in if we go by the results, if we go by the trends that we are seeing right now. Congress Party has won 40 seats, almost leading, victory plus lead on 40 seats, whereas Bharatiya Janata Party has secured victory plus lead on almost 25 seats. So whether Bharatiya Janata Party will be able to close in this gap is something that we have to see, but it looks quite impossible at this moment because most of the done. Jairam Thakur has won from here, incumbent chief minister. He has won his constituency Siraj for almost sixth time, and this is a record of sorts in his personal political career as well. We are joined by our managing editor, Mr. Sujit Nair. Let us go to him and quickly hear from him what does he think about this. So, what do you think about this? Do you think the result is unexpected, or did you expect it?
Of course, this result is expected. This was a result that was predicted by most of the polls before the election, exit polls after the elections, and we all spoke about it. So it was expected. What a couple of things that are important in this particular election. A is that we learnt one thing in Gujarat, and that one thing is Tina factor prevails over anti-incumbency. What I mean by that is there was anti-incumbency in Gujarat. There is no question about it. A lot of people were looking for a change. But the fact is there were no options. AAP was a new party, came in there. AAP is a single leader party. They tried their best. They did a very fairly decent campaign and they were rewarded for that. But of course, AAP was not expected to win. AAP was not expected to overthrow Bharatiya Janata Party. All of that was not possible. So AAP did their work. But what was unfortunate is anti-incumbency couldn't translate into an option is because there was no option. That is the Tina factor. Congress somehow shied away from this entire election. Congress, हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, हथियार डाल दिया. Congress was defeated even before the match started. Congress didn't want to participate. And it was a very half-baked effort. Kanhaiya Kumar was not used as much as he should have been used. Jignesh Mevani was not used as much he should have been used. Rahul Gandhi was not used as much he should have been used. Priyanka Gandhi was not used as much he or she could have been used. Sonia Gandhi was not used as much she could have been used. None of these star campaigners, star leaders were used. It was a so-so campaign. They were half-baked. So the fact is, Congress somewhere down the line let their voters down. People who otherwise would have preferred to vote for Congress, people who gave Congress 77 seats last time around, those guys backed out. Most of them didn't vote, and that is why the voting percentage was less. And the others, they went and voted for Bharatiya Janata Party. And it is a fact because nobody would like to vote for a losing party. So people didn't go out and vote. I don't know what was Congress expecting. That bhai vote karne ka kaam voters ka hai, hum puchega uchega nahi. Is that what they were expecting? So the fact is, I think as far as Gujarat is concerned, complete letdown by Congress. Complete letdown by Congress. Bharatiya Janata Party won there fair and square. In fact, I would say that even with a weak opposition like Congress and a newcomer like Aam Aadmi Party, Bharatiya Janata Party put tremendous amount of effort for Gujarat elections. The Prime Minister himself was there, Amit Shah was parked there, lot of people were there and they took a lot of effort. So a well-deserved number, 158, isn't it? 154 or 158, I think? 156. 156 seats for Bharatiya Janata Party. Fantastic effort and sad that Congress did what it did. It didn't even give it a fight. So this is as far as Gujarat is concerned. As far as Himachal Pradesh is concerned, Congress did a good job. Priyanka Gandhi and others came and campaigned. They did a good job. I will not give all the marks to Priyanka Gandhi like a lot of people are talking about that, she was the one that changed and all that. No. Priyanka Gandhi did a fantastic effort. There is no doubt about it. She took a lot of effort. But even the rank and file of Congress in Himachal Pradesh worked and they got the results for it. Now what is sad there is that Bhupendra Baghel and others are going there, and Bhupesh Baghel, my apologies, and Bhupendra Hooda are going there and they are trying to save their MLAs. They are trying to save their MLAs from being poached by Bharatiya Janata Party. What kind of democracy is this? What kind of democracy is this? You see, while in the first place where I said that by not competing, Congress has actually damaged our democracy, harmed our democracy by poaching MLAs or by attempting to poach MLAs, or if the MLAs are poached. I am not saying they are poaching, I don't have any information of that, but I am saying if MLAs are poached and if leaders have to go and take care of, save their MLAs, cordon off their MLAs or hide their MLAs because otherwise they will be poached, it is sad for our democracy, because then my vote as a citizen of this country has absolutely no value. This entire election that you and I are covering, RK, has absolutely no value. So this is my take on the elections. Last but not the least, yes, this is a good election because Bharatiya Janata Party got Gujarat, so they rewarded. Congress, as on now, got Himachal Pradesh, so they too got rewarded for their effort. And AAP got rewarded with MCD, the Delhi Municipal Corporation, but also AAP has now become a national party. So AAP also got rewarded, well rewarded. So yeah, it's a win-win for all parties, Aarti, if you look at it.
Definitely. It's a win-win for all the political parties, as you rightly said. Gujarat for Bharatiya Janata Party, Himachal Pradesh for Congress and MCD, and the National Party tag for the Aam Aadmi Party. But if you look at the number 156, that's a huge margin. As I said earlier in this live, Bharatiya Janata Party has broken its own record of 127. 127 seats Bharatiya Janata Party won in 2002. And after that, he was made chief minister. Then chief minister was Narendra Modi. Under Narendra Modi, Bharatiya Janata Party won 127 seats. This time around, Narendra Modi outperformed Narendra Modi and won 156 seats for Bharatiya Janata Party. How do you look at it?
I look at it as Congress's flaw. I look at it as Congress's laziness. I look at it as Congress allowing that to happen. Because this number happened because of lack of option, because of Tina factor, lack of alternative. Congress never presented itself as an alternative. Congress never took effort to be seen as an alternative. Congress never was on ground. Every time, I said this 7 days ago in my editorial, every time you ask a Congress leader as to why there is no halchal in Gujarat, they would say, "Hare, nay, we are working on the booth level." This is the booth level working that they did. So, Congress, I don't know what, I don't know why, I don't know if there is a strategy, I don't know if it is mere laziness, or I don't know if nobody is really bothered. I don't know what really happened. The fact is, it is basically because of no alternative. It is basically because a good option, a good opposition couldn't encash on the anti-incumbency that was there in Gujarat. They couldn't encash it, and people went out of their way and voted a party that was bothered to fight elections. That was Bharatiya Janata Party. They went out and voted for them. So that's it. That's what it is.
Almost after 27 years that the party has ruled the state, the kind of vigor with which Bharatiya Janata Party fought this election was very surprising for many as well. Not only Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he is the star campaigner, of course, for the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Modi factor is used in many state election. But this time around, a strategy called carpet bombing was used by the Bharatiya Janata Party in this election. Not only the senior leaders of the party, but also the central ministers were brought in. Several chief ministers from BJP ruled states were also brought in to campaign, and specific communities were targeted by these chief ministers. For example, Yogi Adityanath went in constituencies where there are more people from UP and Bihar. So there was specific community targeting also from Bharatiya Janata Party. Even after 27 years, Bharatiya Janata Party trying this hard to win a state that it is sure to win. I mean, how do you see it?
Yeah, I mean, see, Aarti, like I said before, I think my answer is the same. Bharatiya Janata Party is an election machine. Bharatiya Janata Party takes every election very, very seriously, be it even a BCCI election. They take, if there is a ballot, if there is a vote, Bharatiya Janata Party takes it very, very seriously. Now, at times they take it too seriously. At times the tool they use to win elections are not something that should be used in a democracy, which is all fine, But the fact remains that they go out of their way, they do everything possible to ensure that they win an election. So they take no election, lightly. So yes, though I think right from the day one, almost right from the day one, not from the day one, but almost right from the day one, one could figure out that there is nothing happening with Congress. So, and people are leaving Congress left, right and center, Hardik Patel and company and all of that, leaving Congress left, right and center. So one could make out that this was going Bharatiya Janata Party's way. But Bharatiya Janata Party didn't compromise. Bharatiya Janata Party was not complacent. They went out and did everything that they could do. So this time around for them, it was not about a win, but it was a It was a resounding victory that they wanted. Now, mind you, this was an answer to 2017, because in 2017, winning 99 seats was something that shook Bharatiya Janata Party. It actually shook Bharatiya Janata Party. Like Ajit Singh said, this is a laboratory for Bharatiya Janata Party. This is their gud, their fort, as they say. This is, Gujarat is always the gud of the current Bharatiya Janata Party. I will not call it Bharatiya Janata Party, but the current Bharatiya Janata Party. And when they got only 99 seats, which is hardly scraping through and winning the election, it was actually a jolt for them. Here they are, they bounced back, and look at the numbers that they got, fabulous numbers. They outbeat their own record.
Well, do you think that Congress was more focused on Bharat Jodo Yatra of Rahul Gandhi, and that is why it could not focus on Gujarat Assembly election, or it deliberately did so?
I beg to differ with this entire narrative, Aarti. I beg to differ. You see, who is Rahul Gandhi and what is Bharat Jodo Yatra? You see, Bharat Jodo Yatra is a national image building exercise for Congress and Rahul Gandhi, which is undertaken by Rahul Gandhi. ठीक है ना? So now, either you say that Rahul Gandhi is Congress, Congress is Rahul Gandhi, then I accept. Rahul Gandhi should have been in Gujarat and not in Bharat Jodo Yatra. But is that what you are saying? Because if that is what you are saying, then why this shenanigan of having a president election and making Mallikarjun Kharge president and all? Why all of this then? So Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra should be seen as a separate exercise. It should be seen as an exercise that is for the brand Congress and for the brand Rahul Gandhi. Whereas efforts that has to be taken in Gujarat is for Gujarat elections. Effort that had to be taken in Himachal Pradesh, and which they did, was for Himachal Pradesh elections. Effort that they had to take for MCD election was for MCD election. That's a separate effort. So just because one man has been busy with Bharat Jodo Yatra, I mean the whole Congress, the grand old party Congress saying, oh Rahul Gandhi busy tha na isliye campaign nahi kar paya. Think how it, look at how it sounds. So I don't know, I find that very, very weird. But that being said, yeah, Kanhaiya Kumar I thought should have been in Gujarat more. Jignesh Mewani should have been in Gujarat more. More of leaders should have been in Gujarat. Yes, I completely agree to that. If they could get Kanhaiya Kumar going and talking to the same areas where Yogi Adityanath came and spoke, as in places where there is a lot of North Indian migrant workers, it would have really worked for Congress too. But they didn't bother to. So these are things that Congress should ask themselves. And Mallikarjun Kharge's first project, that is Gujarat elections, flopped. Sad. It was sad.
One more question before I go to Himachal Pradesh. Aam Aadmi Party, if you look at the vote share this time around, Bharatiya Janata Party has increased its vote share by almost 2 to 3%. Last time it was around 49%. This time it is 50 to 53%. Congress's vote share from 41% in 2017 has come down to 26%, and Aam Aadmi Party has scored almost 12% of vote share in this election, which means that a significant number of Congress votes Aam Aadmi Party has been able to divide here. Now, Aam Aadmi Party did not get as many number of seats that it expected. It has ended up with a single digit seats, that is 5 seats as of now. And I don't see that number increasing any further. So 5 seats for Aam Aadmi Party despite putting all this effort. But do you think Aam Aadmi Party dented Congress Party and dented in a big way?
See, I'll tell you something, Aarti. Aarti, whenever Aam Aadmi Party or the AIM of Asaduddin Owaisi, whenever these kind of parties compete, it will maximum have impact on Congress. Let's talk Aam Aadmi Party. Like I said before, I repeat myself, Aam Aadmi Party was created as an option for Indian National Congress. It was not created as an option for Bharatiya Janata Party. In 2011, 12, 13, 14, till 2013, I think, Anna Hazare and then the Aam Aadmi Party's advent and 2014 Aam Aadmi Party fighting elections, it was supposed to be an option for Congress. So what are you talking about? You are talking about a party created to take away voters from Congress. So the focus always has been Congress voters. So now when this party goes anywhere, whose vote is it going to take? And who did it replace? Aam Aadmi in Delhi replaced Congress, and Aam Aadmi happened. Aam Aadmi in Punjab replaced Congress. Aam Aadmi couldn't do much in Gujarat because it was not a Congress bastion. It was not a Congress stronghold. So Aam Aadmi couldn't do much. So the fact is, whenever Aam Aadmi goes to compete, whenever Aam Aadmi stands for election, the maximum votes it's going to pull out is of Congress. Bharatiya Janata Party, on the other hand, is a separate set of voters. Those voters are different. Their needs are different. Their wants are different. Their insights are different. And their political ideology is different. So it's not going to be easy for Aam Aadmi to just pull a BJP voter on their side. But it will be much more easier. It's low-hanging fruit for them to go and pull a Congress voter. So yes, Aarti, Aam Aadmi Party did in every election, be it Goa, be it Punjab, be it Gujarat, whatever little vote they got, those were Congress votes.
Let's move on to Himachal Pradesh. Now, I don't want to take anything away from the Congress party. It has 140 seats in Himachal Pradesh, but the state already has a tradition of not repeating a government. So, this time around, it did not vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party. It voted for the Congress party. So, do you think it is one should give that much credit to Congress party to say that the Congress party won the state, or is it the people of the state who change the government every 5 years?
No, Aarti. See, like I said before, you see, every win has to be given credit to. Okay, Congress did take effort. There was actual work on ground. There were campaigns happening in Himachal Pradesh. Priyanka Gandhi was seen there often. Other leaders were seen there often. Their workers were doing a fabulous job on ground, which was not seen in Gujarat. In Himachal Pradesh, on the other hand, one could see campaigns happening, one could see workers active, and they were motivated. So the fact is, Himachal Pradesh was a completely different ballgame altogether as far as Congress campaign is concerned. That's number one. ठीक है. The fact is, there is a traditional characteristic of a state to, kind of oscillate between two parties. All that is fine. But all credit to Congress, all credit to Congress workers who actually went out, campaigned, made efforts to ensure that they win the elections. Secondly, of course, if you have to talk, then you have to also talk about Bharatiya Janata Party rebels. A lot of those 22 people who rebelled, and then 12 of them who were quite influential in terms of votes, all of this happened to BJP. So all of this put together ensured that Congress did well in Himachal Pradesh. But answering your question, no. I think all kudos to Congress, all kudos to their efforts in Himachal Pradesh.
Well, but one has to see whether the Congress party is able to form the government in the state, because they also fear that Operation Lotus will happen soon. Pawan Khera, in fact, this morning while talking to the media, said that Congress party will not let Operation Kichad happen, and they're shifting their winning MLAs to Rajasthan. So that gives us a feel that Operation Kamal might repeat in this particular state. This trend of poaching MLAs, I mean, how fair is it in a democracy?
Fair? Democracy? I mean, both these words won't exist then. Democracy won't exist, Aarti. And fairness to chhodi do. You see, what India needs to understand, whichever party you are supporting, today maybe a supporter of a Bharatiya Janata Party in this case may go out and say that, "Arey, good, they are doing it because our party will come into power." Like a lot of supporters of Shiva Sena earlier on said that, "Good, Shiva Sena is leaving Bharatiya Janata Party, we will come into power." The point is, finally, who loses? Who loses? Whose mandate are you undermining? It is the voters' mandate that you are undermining. It is your and mine mandate that you are undermining. And that is what the sad part of the story is. We will cease to be a democracy. You see, from democracy to autocracy, okay, there are steps, and what you are seeing now is one of that step. Step by step. If one party does it, mind you, the next party will do it more. If one generation does it, the next generation will do it more, and the next to that will do it much more. So the fact remains that if this is how our elections are going to work, the world's largest democracy will no longer take pride in saying that it is democracy, because clearly Himachal Pradesh voters have voted for Congress. Now imagine if tomorrow Bharatiya Janata Party comes back to power, what happens? What happens? Where is their mandate? What happens to their mandate? So then you rather have dictators. You rather have dictators who will come and put a gun on your head and say, either dal do, either vote karo. That is good enough. That is what it is. So the fact is, if something of that sort happens, it is the saddest day for this country, Aarti. It is the saddest day for this country, and it's a sad day for all of us.
Now one has to see what Congress does to protect its MLAs. It's obviously
in fact,
sad that
Congress doesn't need to do anything to protect its MLAs. It is the people of this country that should protect MLAs. It is the people of the country that should ensure that such MLAs are never re-elected. Because unless and until you and I act for our democracy, Aarti, this democracy is not going to sustain. So if you just be a mute spectator and say that let us see what happens, how they protect, which guards they do, which state they take them to, which hotel they put them up and all that, if that's going to be a spectacle and we are all going to talk about it, it is going to be saddest day, because tomorrow the future generation and maybe by the time you reach my age, you guys will be the sufferers. Maybe I will not be there then, thankfully, but you guys will be the sufferers. And I think that's something that you need to protect this country from. We need to protect this country from.
Well, it's sad, but this spectacle is happening quite often since last few years. So if we have to go by the elections that are happening, and even when the country is not in election, these spectacles are quite often happening in some state or the other. Now, coming back to Gujarat, let me ask you one more question, interesting question. Today, talking to media, Ashish Shelar, who is a Mumbai president of the Bharatiya Janata Party, said that this election, Gujarat election, had made sure that in BMC, we know there is no other party that we can count as an opposition. Now our fight is with Aam Aadmi Party. So do you think that Bharatiya Janata Party has taken Aam Aadmi Party's significant vote gain in Gujarat seriously, and it is now seriously looking at Aam Aadmi Party as
No. Hati, it's trying to promote Aam Aadmi Party in Mumbai. Aam Aadmi Party non-existent in Mumbai, by the way. So municipal corporation election, Aam Aadmi Party is non-significant. The moment you make Aam Aadmi Party significant, Aam Aadmi Party will start eating into NCP Congress votes. And if it starts eating into NCP Congress votes, the single largest beneficiary for that is the Bharatiya Janata Party. So that's what he just said. So promoting Aam Aadmi Party benefits Bharatiya Janata Party, so is promoting Aam Aadmi Party in Mumbai. Otherwise, Aam Aadmi Party doesn't exist in Mumbai, at least not till today. Now, tomorrow, day after Pung, it will spring up from different places, and possibly they will fight the election and all that could happen. But the fact is, it doesn't exist, and I have not seen any major support for Aam Aadmi Party in Mumbai. So, Aam Aadmi Party, if BJP is talking about them, and if Ashish is talking about them, then Ashish is doing it purely to ensure that Aam Aadmi Party becomes relevant in Mumbai. If Aam Aadmi Party becomes relevant in Mumbai, NCP and Congress suffers, and that will help BJP. So that's the strategy. I don't see anything beyond that.
One thing that I also wanted to sort of ask, we saw UP election, we now are witnessing Gujarat election. After 2 years of COVID, after 2 years of lockdown, the suffering that people had, the issues that people had, so many people dying. In Gujarat, 1 month ago, we saw Morbi disaster. 130 people died in that suspension bridge collapse incident, and all the 3 seats in Morbi are dominated by Bharatiya Janata Party, almost winning all these 3 seats. Do you think that these issues like COVID, lockdown, the economic issues of people, or the Morbi bridge collapse, such issues do not affect the election anymore?
Aarti, no, it does. It does. There was anti-incumbency, but you never had an option. What does one do? Why blame the people of Gujarat? Why blame the people of Gujarat? See, blame money, of course, voting for Bharatiya Janata Party is nothing wrong. It is good. They wanted the party to come. They got the party they want. But my point is, it is therefore to assume that, nothing affected them is not correct. Even if it affected them, even if they wanted an option, where was the option? Aam Aadmi Party that just came yesterday, like they could parachute in Mumbai Municipal Corporation election. You think that is their option? Aam Aadmi Party themselves have one leader. Okay, one leader goes and manages different states. One leader, it's a Arvind Kejriwal party. Supposed to be Aam Aadmi, everybody, same power, that, first name basis and all that. That is how it all started. And now it is nothing but a one-man party. So is that what Gujarat would take as an option? The party that was prevailing in Gujarat, the party that was there in Gujarat for donkey's years, which is the Indian National Congress, which to whom they gave 77 seats last time around, they were not there. They were vanished. They had vanished. They had ghosted the voters, the Congress voters in Gujarat. What do you think the voters would do? Where do you think they would go and vote? They either sat at home or went and voted for Bharatiya Janata Party. Fair, eh? That is very fair.
One last question about the exit poll. There has been a lot of chatter about exit poll, especially since yesterday after the NCD election results came out. There is a chatter that exit polls are not predicting, the mood of the election correctly. The numbers are going haywire, and they are not exactly predicting what is going to happen in the election. So the elections are not exactly what the exit polls are predicting as of now. What is your take on that?
Oh, that's
Do
absolutely
we really
wrong.
need exit polls?
That's absolutely wrong, Aarti. Aarti, we need to understand what a poll does. We need to understand what a survey does. Exit poll or whatever opinion poll are directions. It shows you a direction. Did the exit poll say that BJP will win with a good margin in Gujarat? They said that. They showed you a direction. Did exit poll say that there are chances for Congress to win Himachal Pradesh? A lot of exit poll did say that. So they showed the direction. Did the exit poll say that MCD will go to AAP?
Aam Aadmi Party, yes.
Aam Aadmi Party, they said that. So they showed you the direction. Now, if you are expecting exit poll to say it will win 153 seats, and if it only wins 152, listen, you don't know what exit poll is there. Polls only give you a direction. Numbers are something that nobody can predict. Astrologers can predict. God can predict that. That's all. Nobody else can predict numbers in elections. So the whole concept of exit poll is to give a direction. You see, polls, research, surveys are normally used for marketing, for branding, like I told in my editorial. So I can speak about it with some level of authority. You see, any survey, any research gives you a direction, gives you consumer insights, would tell you whether if I were to market this particular product, is there a market for headphones? That is what the research will tell you. The research will not tell you, okay, you market your headphones, in the first year you will sell 8,64,472 pieces. No research will tell you this. No research will tell you this. And to expect that from the research is wrong. The research will only tell me whether if I launch this product, will it work in a particular market? And the chances are, most of the time, good research agencies will give you a fairly decent direction. Sometimes, even the best of research agencies flaw. It is not because they did something. It is because at times, research do flaw. Because decisions do change. Decisions do change. You may think of something, but when you are actually doing it, you may do a different thing. So research, this thing may change. The decisions may change. So exit poll has to be seen in that light. Exit polls has to be seen in that perspective. Exit polls, any polls have to be seen in that perspective. And if you start believing that they are astrologers, then whose fault it is, Aarti?
Victory for Bharatiya Janata Party in Gujarat, and it has cemented once again its position in the state of Gujarat. 156 seats so far, Bharatiya Janata Party's pockets. 17 seats for Congress Party, 5 seats for Aam Aadmi Party, and 4 seats for other candidates. As far as Himachal Pradesh is concerned, 25 for Bharatiya Janata Party, 40 for Congress Party, 5 seats more than what is required, 5 seats more than the magic figure of 35. So Congress Party is poised to form a government in the state. However, one has to see whether Bharatiya Janata Party is pulling off something like Operation Kamal once again here or not. That one has to see. Independent candidates are leading on 3 seats. So this is what the result looks like for Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh. Not at all on unexpected lines. It was quite expected, which was also very clear in the exit polls. Also, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to arrive at the BJP headquarters in Delhi shortly and address the cadres of the BJP. We will get you the live updates from Bharatiya Janata Party's headquarters, what Prime Minister Modi's message is for the BJP cadre. BJP, which has won the state of Gujarat for the record 7th time, and with a margin, with a number of seats that the party could not see in the last more than 20 years. Well, stay tuned to HW News for all the latest updates regarding Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh elections. Thank you so much.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language